Why do I always read books that traumatize me? I read the first 3 Harry Potter books. But it's like 60 degrees out and it's like about to rain. Who let me get 4 books? So really, we could go crazy. We could go absolutely crazy right now. 6 books read in August.
I can't believe you would do this to me.
No secrets, remember? Jeremiah. Fall is literally here. I specifically want the orange for the fall vibes. But like, they are so fall. 80% cacao. Taylor Swift got engaged about an hour and a half ago. Hi guys, literally don't look at the back of my car, okay? I am outside of Michael's right now because we are gonna go get some fall decor. Well, that's like kind of a broad statement. I really just want like a garland for my bookshelves. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get anything else, but I'm gonna take a browse because I do know I have like a $5 reward credit. And also we're gonna look online if they have a coupon, because if you did not know, Michael's always has like 25% off one item coupons online. So let's see if they have one right now. It's really rare that they don't, but sometimes they don't. 30% off in-store only. There you go. 30% off any one regular price item. That is what we're here for. 30% off on top of my $5 reward. So really, we could go crazy. We could go absolutely crazy right now, but we're not gonna. Always check their website because there's literally 99% of the time always a coupon, and if there's not, it's like they're prepping for a sale or something. So let's go and see what they have. They literally opened like 10 minutes ago, but I was playing my game. This is so bright. Ha! Frick you, frick you, frick you. Guys, I think I'm at the final boss. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! Did I do it? Which I am so glad I beat that level. It has been 10 years in the making. I was so happy about that. I used to play that game every day after school and try and beat that level, and I finally did it. Well guys, that was a major flop. I at first literally saw 1 fall garland and then I found more, but they were all 6 feet and I need 8 feet I think for my bookshelves, because I was looking at it, I'm like, that like would just be enough for my bigger shelf, not my smaller one too, and I don't want to just do both because they're right by each other. So maybe I'll check like a different store later in the week, but if I don't find any cute decorations, that's totally fine. I just wanted to feel the fall vibes too. I feel like too is like picked over, which it is. It's August 16th, which obviously the seasonal stuff gets put out like months in advance, but I don't feel like I'm that early or late. I don't know. It's totally fine though. I'm chilling now. I'm gonna go home and get ready, and we're gonna go to Barnes later and do some book browsing. Not gonna say shopping, so I don't plan on buying anything. The only thing I could see myself buying is like a fall-y fiction book. I really have only been in the mood for like fiction, so we'll see. Okay guys, I am back from Barnes. I did not get anything, thank God, but I was gonna buy this Mia Sheridan book, Heart of the Sun, because it sounded so good and I've loved her books, but it's Kindle Unlimited, so I just downloaded it on my Kindle. So I saved myself $18 that way. Okay, I'm about to watch episode 5. Let's just do it, okay? It is like 7 p.m. so I've waited a while. I think it's time. I think it's time we do it. I meant 6. I'm 1 minute in. Jared's glasses? No. This is so hard to watch. First of all, his glasses in the first clip in episode 6. No. Second of all, Belly is not perfect in this either. Because one, she's sticking with Jer, but 2, like leaving a mess in your fiance's parents' house who's letting you live there temporarily. It's just like, be respectful of the space and be courteous. I'm getting the ick. Like, this is so hard to watch. I need more crumbs, which I think we're getting soon. The way Conrad made her nice healthy dinner special when she was at Jer's dad's house, there was just like pizza, candy around, which like love pizza and candy, but like a thoughtful home-cooked meal. Don't even bring me back to the muffins versus Mr. 80% cacao. Conrad, the man you are, literally sitting down Laurel and trying to convince her to go to his brother's wedding with the love of his life. Me tearing up when Laurel comes. Also, Steven in this, love. Absolutely love the Taylor stuff, the work stuff, the now branching out and doing their own like gaming company or whatever. Love. Literally need a sideshow. You ever just drive and there's some old people that just should not be driving? Yeah, this was a very bad case of that. And I don't even know. Literally, all that being said, I am outside of Hobby Lobby right now because if you saw earlier, which was actually like a week and a half for me, I was on the hunt for a fall garland for my bookshelves, but they didn't have any I liked or that were long enough. So I'm at Hobby Lobby now because that's the only other place I could think of that has garland that I've seen before. So we're gonna go in here, have a quick look. Anyways, I'm gonna go in here and then we're going to Barnes because today's actually a very exciting day for many reasons. One, Taylor Swift got engaged about an hour and a half ago. The pictures, I could like be more enthusiastic, but I feel like people are watching me film right now, so I'm not. The pictures, The Rock, holy hell. That's insane. So I'm gonna go to Barnes because there's a new release that came out today that I want to buy because it is the sequel to one of my 5-star reads. So we are so excited about that. And the cover, once you guys see it, you guys are gonna be like, yeah, she needs to read that immediately in this video. And that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go into Hobby Lobby, see if we can find a garland and maybe some other stuff, who knows. To cry. I hate when stuff like this happens. I freaking switched to this purse today because I was using my other Bagoo bag for the weekend and I like to use this one for not what I was doing over the weekend. Anyway, I fucking left my wallet in it, so I have no like physical card, and Hobby Lobby is the one place that does not have tap to pay, and I have zero cash. So I'm at the checkout digging through my purse for a magical $20 bill. So that was just so embarrassing. It's like, I have the money, I could Apple Pay you right now, but you don't accept tap to pay for whatever reason. So I have to drive home all the way across town, come back, pay for my shit, because I'm not just gonna leave it there. I was looking through old birthday cards, everything. So there's a little detour, but we are not stopping. We are not stopping. I'm back at Hobby Lobby with my wallet. Something I've been working on is trying not to let the little things get to you, or just really working on my mindset and making it more positive. So I feel like this is a good lesson to that, to, you know, make your mindset positive, because I could have easily just abandoned my stuff and went home laid in bed, whatever, but I'm back and we're still gonna go to Barnes. We're still gonna get the vibes up, and yeah, let's do it. We did it. My tab is closed. I paid for my stuff. Now it's time for a haul. The main thing obviously was the garland. So this is the one I went with. I think it's really cute, and I think it gives the same vibe as my bow one because it's just like little ties on here. I thought it was so cute. So I can't wait to hang that up. It's 6 foot, which I feel like, I'm wondering if mine is 6 foot, but I keep thinking it's 8. And then when I was going to check out, I saw this and something about it just really spoke to me. Thought it just like the perfect thing for a bookshelf, and also a great reminder to be thankful for everything you have. Again, we're working on the mindset. And then also on that literal same display, I saw this, and if anything has dogs on it, I'm gonna get it. So I got this. It's like a little pumpkin patch thing, and it has dogs, and it's really cute. And all this was 40% off, so I spent $19 on this haul, which I think is pretty good. Okay, I'm outside of Bars. I'm so excited. Coming here just feels like coming home. This is just the happiest place on earth. I want to obviously get the book I was talking about, and then I'll show you guys it, talk more about it. And I also want to look, Calabasas also came out today, so I would love to read the back of that too and see. I really hope they have like a fall display up. That is what I'm hoping for. I would actually pass away. Also want to look at the Harry Potter stuff since I'm doing my reread. I just want to like look at it all. The walk of shame out of there. Who let me get 4 books? But like, they're so fall. They're so fall coated. I'll do the haul, and I do some tangents with the haul, so buckle up. As we all know, I went in for Unnatural, which is the sequel to Unwanted by Mia Sheridan, which was a 5-star. This was set in this like small town, and mostly it was set in the woods. I think it was more wintry though, and the guy like lives in the woods, like he's grown up in the woods, and there was this whole like mystery plotline. Seriously, maybe even a 6-star. Like, thinking back on it now, that book was insane. And I didn't even know this was coming out until literally a couple days ago. Look at the cover. So fall. Something about this being Frankenstein vibey, I don't know, but what I read on the back was it kind of was giving Releasing 10, which that is the last thing I need to read because that book has been traumatizing me for 3 months now. The boy they tried to convince her was merely a dream brought on by her medications. So I'm scared. This is Kindle Unlimited, but since the first book was a 5-star, I did also buy the physical copy. Also, they price matched it online for me. It was supposed to be $18, but it was $13 online, and they price matched. So pro tip, he said he even checked if the other ones were cheaper online, which they could have been, but he said they weren't. And then I was waiting for someone to like pass in the general fiction hardcover section, and I walked over to the YA section. I picked this up kind of just for like to waste time, whatever. Tell me why I am holding it in my hands. It sounded so good. It's like Kaladin Holt is the kingdom's deadliest assassin, and the girl is like training to join the guild, and a surprise attack brings them together, and they're forced to team up as assassin and apprentice. So I thought this would be fun because they're not like trying to kill each other, they're ending up working together. And I've been really not in my fantasy era lately, but I want to get back into it, and I think this is so fun. It's YA too. Bound by Fate, Broken by Love. And then this is the book I was waiting to look at in the fiction section because I saw Haley read this, and it sounded exactly like something I love. Like, a trope I love is like repeating timelines, going back in time, decisions, altering your life, whatever. She is a leading role on a hit TV show and is in a relationship with Hollywood's latest like heartthrob. She books a trip to Ireland, but when she gets there, she's like transported back to a decision that if she would have made this would have been her life. Like, everyone knows her. She's like has a life there. So you're getting like what her life would have been if she would have like went to Ireland or whatever. I'm gonna eat this up, and this is making me so excited to read all of these. And then, so if you didn't know, when you check out at Barnes, they give you also on your receipt a coupon for the cafe. A lot of times it's buy one get one 50 cookies, which like, and today it was $1 off any drink from the cafe. So I walk my butt over there. I get myself a Trenta because hello, a $1 off plus my membership. Also, this is the best refresher I've had in a while. It's so good. And they always have a book over there too that's $5 with purchase. Tell me why I see this, the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's like her mom owns a coffee shop in this quaint little town, and then a rival coffee shop opens and it's his like parents or whatever for $5 plus my membership 10% off. Like, I feel like I've also seen this around lately and heard good things, so I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go home and get reading because clearly I need to, but I did have a $5 credit, so like it kind of makes up. But we'll also decorate my room. Windows are down. These are the vibes. Okay, I read the prologue this morning because it is on Kindle. It starts off, she's in this like social worker's office and she's like stealing these documents about her past, and then the social worker says something about how she lost 14 years of her life somehow, but she should like make the most of her life. I'm definitely intrigued, and I'm so excited to learn more, and I have loved everything I've read by Mia Sheridan, so I'm so excited. And then chapter 1 starts 9 years ago, a Mercy Hospital for Children. I'm scared because I feel like this is definitely kind of giving the same vibes as Releasing 10. But like maybe that's what I need to get over my Releasing 10 3-month-long slump. Okay, I would like to say it is different from Releasing 10 in the sense that it's not like mental illness, it's physical body illness that's talking about, which it's really sad. Oh my gosh, already I'm literally on chapter 3 and it's so sad already. So this is gonna be hard, and I feel like all the books I've read with Mia Sheridan, she's just really dove deep into like deep emotional topics, which that's the type of book I like, unfortunately. So here we are. But I forgot to mention, I did look at Calabasas at Barnes, and a lot of people were there talking about it, looking at it, and one of the Barnes workers was talking about he loves R.F. Kuang and all that, and he was saying how the book, it's very like intellectual, I guess we could say. He said he has to like stop and research certain things about it, which I'm not about that. I'm really not about that, especially right now in slump recovery. Did not get it, but knowing that information helps because it sounds so good, but like knowing that it's like you have to like look it up and have knowledge about like hell, I'm assuming. I don't know about that, which I do know that's obviously how Babel is, which I have not read yet because of that same reason, because I'm not smart enough. Let's say it how it is. I was gonna tell you guys that, but I forgot. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading and update if I have anything to say. But we did get a glimpse of the love interest in her dreams. It said he had a bolt in his head. I don't know if he's like actually Frankenstein, if this is like that type of romance, or if it's just like in her dream. I have no clue, but I'm intrigued to see. I'm getting scared because the first book in the series, wait, how are these connected? That's another thing. The first book in this series, I know obviously how f***ed up it got and like what was actually going on the whole time. So this is making me actually freak out. Wait, I'm so scared now because of how that chapter did. Oh god. Oh, I'm scared. I like want to keep reading so bad, but I need to get my video up for Wednesday because hey, it was supposed to go up Sunday. Yo girl had a valid reason though to miss it, which I'm not gonna get into, but just know I had a valid reason. This book only has 39 ratings right now. I feel very special. Okay, I just read like 20 more pages. So good. I'm so hooked. And now we're getting the guy's perspective, which I wasn't expecting because there's not like names on it. I definitely feel like I have a theory, but with Mia Sheridan, I don't know what is going on. I need to check something. Oh god. Oh my god, oh my god, I'm so scared. No, this is crazy. Oh guys, this is not good. I'm gonna be up all night reading. It's one of those books where like one person's chapter ends and it's like such a cliffhanger, and then the other one starts and ends and it's another cliffhanger. What the fuck am I reading? Is this even real? Actually I have to open my closet doors because I'm scared. Why do I always read books that traumatize me? I would like to start off by saying that I'm 32%. It is like 9:30, my bedtime. My ring told me to go to sleep 2 hours ago. I just opened a pack of Oreos and I don't know if I can sleep tonight because 1, I have to stay up and finish this. 2, this book, peak nightmare, intrusive thoughts, worst nightmare, worst thing ever, anxiety inducing book. What just happened and then what you can assume is behind that, sickening. Absolutely sickening. How does one come up with this? I think I'm concerned about Mia Sheridan after this. Maybe I should switch to Harry Potter because like it's nighttime, but like I want to keep reading this. So much for fall vibes. Like the cover's so deceiving, which I knew this would be something like this, but I didn't know this. I'm gonna eat some Oreos now. Hi guys, so today I wanted to get back into my like cooking for myself and just like I've just been really trying to be more health conscious lately with everything. So here's a grocery haul because I just went to Target because I was gonna do my burrito bowls for lunch and I was gonna make my own pico and stuff. They didn't have cilantro at Target and like that's kind of a necessity. It's like I could go somewhere else, but they did have this pre-made pico and the ingredients on it are all like just like the veggies and then salt and lime. So I was like, okay, that's fine, we'll do that. So I got these chips because if you're not from the Midwest, you probably won't know, but Poncheros, they have like blue chips like this and they're so good. So I thought we could see if they're like a dupe, you know? And then I needed lettuce for the bowls, but I also needed a Caesar mix for dinner tomorrow night. So I got the Caesar mix I'm just gonna not use. I'm just gonna take some lettuce out. And then this is the pico. Literally the ingredients: tomatoes, onion, jalapenos, peppers, cilantro, lime, pepper, and salt. Happy about that because it's literally what I was gonna use. 2 things of rice, bell peppers. I specifically want the orange for the fall vibes. And then I've tried so many different brands of queso and I haven't found one that I like really like because I feel like I'm a queso snob. Like chips and queso is one of my favorite foods. So I'm getting this one, Queso Mama. That's the haul. I'll be back once I finish this new episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's episode 8, hopefully the wedding episode. So I'm gonna watch that, probably update you guys, and then it's like 9 right now, so I'll be back to make some lunch. But it's like 60 degrees out and it's like about to rain. Fall is here. Fall is literally here. Shit, I need this soap. Can we just forget about last night? I was drunk off my ass. Stone cold sober he was.
When I cut my leg surfing.
Nothing.
Haven't you? I'm not pretending for you anymore.
Making the bed, Olivia Rodrigo. Also, the whole Steven and Denise thing, like, I love them, how they're gonna work together and everything, and they just like kissed and then she was like, yeah, nothing. I'm like, dead, actually dead, so go get Taylor, you know, just go.
I'm gonna kill him.
Jer, no, please just stay here and talk to me. It's because I couldn't marry you if you didn't know.
I can't believe you would do this to me.
No secrets, remember? Jeremiah.
Doesn't matter, he doesn't.
If the credits start right now, I'm going to actually throw this computer.
I just left you guys hanging. Her going to Paris. Finally, Conrad being at the airport. But then like the sneak peeks on the Instagram, how Conrad's not in them, which like, you know, yeah. So I don't know. What happens in the airport? Does he see her? I don't know. I need to find out. So yeah, I'm so excited now actually for this show, not dreading it every week. Like it's like I'm excited, but then I also dread it. But now I'm like just excited because it's completely off book and in Paris. Wednesday cannot come soon enough.
I made it to page 174, so we're almost halfway, and I feel like last night I was really like addicted to the story in the sense that like I could not put it down, but I feel like today I've taken a step back and I'm a little like, what the f is going on? Like this is interesting, we'll say. So I'm gonna keep going. Hopefully I can get hooked back in. That was crazy last night. Oh my lord. This is kind of how I felt about the first book, where like I care more about the plot than the romance, because the romance is like a little abnormal in these books and the plot is very abnormal too and sinister, but it's just like I need this to end good and to know like what's going on. Yeah, I think I'm officially 50% now, so I'm gonna keep going because I really need to finish it. for my reading goal and also for the video. Okay guys, it is the next night. Actually, I might have updated today, I don't know. But I am 64% through page 270. I'm definitely not even really like into it anymore. Like before I couldn't stop reading, but where we're at now, they've just been in the same place for like 4 weeks. And the romance has really picked up, which I don't know if it's for me. And with that, I feel like they don't really like know each other. I mean, there is things with their past that makes them know each other more than just like if they just met, but even still, it's like as adults you guys have like barely talked, and like y'all have so much trauma to unpack, especially on her side. There's like certain questions I would be asking about him and his past, and just like kind of where they met for the first time again. It's like, what do you mean by that? You know, like just there's some questions. Obviously it's unrealistic at some points. I mean, this whole thing is, I hope this is not happening in real life somehow, but when she told her dad everything that was going on, it was like very much like, pause, I have questions about this because it's absolutely batshit crazy. But he just like went along with it. It was like, here's this, here's that, what else do you need? I got you, no questions asked. I get it, knowing her past, but still, they just say it's gone downhill. Now it's like making me rethink if the first book like is a 5-star. I think it is, I don't know though. But I did look ahead a bit in the physical copy because I was like, I'm low-key bored and like I don't want to read these romance chapters anymore. Like, I want to get back to the plot chapters. I'm at the point where something's about to happen, and then I did look ahead and catch a glimpse of some things. There is a couple things I'm excited for and excited to see how they happen, so I'm gonna read a couple more chapters before bed and hopefully get to the good stuff, because this last like 30-40% has been a drag just because it's been romance heavy. This book is starting to piss me off. I have like 50 pages left, and where we're at now, I guess unless there's a third one, but like still 50 pages left, and there's so much like plot to go through still, so I feel like it's just gonna be rushed. And what I just read now at the start of this chapter, I'm like, this is actually ridiculous. How does this make sense? Like, why? I'm just trying to get done with this book, low-key. I'm kind of skimming some bits, like just the relationship drama. It's like, I don't care. I'm just here for the plot and the mystery. Well guys, I finished it. I don't have a rating. Like, this is one of those books that like I don't think I can rate. Maybe like around a 3 though, but like I don't know, maybe a 2. Yeah, it just felt very rushed, weird. That's really all I gotta say. I literally don't know. On that note, let's decorate my room. Okay, first things first, take down the bows, which I feel like they just go so good because a lot of my books are pinky, so I don't really know how the fall one's gonna look, but we're gonna do it anyway for the vibes. Okay, it's up. I'm not obsessed yet, just because I feel like the pink just goes so well, especially my romance shelf, and even my fantasy, they're all like black and purple and red. So I'm not obsessed, but I feel like once I get like some pumpkins and stuff and like the other 2 things I bought, it'll help. But here it is now. I finally got the printer to work, so we finally can do the reading journal. I did just do these nails. They're glue-ons. This is the brand. I low-key don't like glue-ons. If you've watched any of my other things, this is the brand. I always use Impress, but I wanted something fall, and I had these from last year because I wanted to try this brand, so this is what we're doing now. One has already popped off. I'm gonna do my reading journal now, and then we'll do an August wrap-up, and then I'm out of here. I literally was just trying to get washi tape and a nail fell off. Okay, I didn't do anything crazy, but I did switch this. It did say July. Still forgot about that picture. I just did something super simple because I wasn't feeling very creative, but this is my July page. And then August, tried to make it like scrapbooky. I don't necessarily love it, but here is my August read so far, and now we will get into the wrap up. Okay guys, it is time for our August wrap up. It is the 30th, and I honestly might finish Goblet of Fire before then, but just know it's a 5-star. So, but first I wanted to show you guys what I got at half price the other day. So I've been looking for this for like years there, Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, because I wanted to start this, but it's just like expensive. It's like $21.99 for the paperback, so I've been looking specifically for this at half price for literally like 2 years. So I'm so glad I've. And then literally the same thing, a book I've been wanting to read forever, but it's like a hardcover, so you know. And I think I even have a hold for this on Lippy, The Wedding People. I'm just so excited to get to this because I've heard amazing things, and I've just been loving litfic lately, so excited about this too. Last, a Kristen Hanna book. I was excited to find this in paperback because I feel like it's one of her newer ones, so it's like mostly in hardcover. Yeah, I found this. I'm so excited because I love her books so much. I don't know what this one is about really, but I'm so excited to go in blind and see. I think I'm at like 6 books read in August, so that's pretty good because I've been, especially in July and June, I was really like slumpy, so I wasn't reading much. But yeah, I read these. Oh, actually more than that. So first I read The Bright Years, which this is like a literary fiction, kind of more like family centered, and I really liked this one because I love a character driven story, and that's what this was. It just followed this family throughout different decades and years. Like it started in like the 50s, and then we got all the way up to like the 2019. So I really loved this so much. There's so many good like lessons talked about, so many good themes, so many just topics mentioned, and I just really enjoyed it. Originally I gave it 4.5, but I feel like it's definitely like a 4 because I haven't really thought about it since. But yeah, I did cry at the end too. It's also kind of unpredictable, the storyline too, so I really enjoyed it, and it's under 300 pages, so I highly recommend. And then throughout this whole summer I've been listening to Assassin's Blade whenever I have like longer car rides, so I finally finished that. I think just like 4 again. I feel like I wasn't as into it as I thought I would be, but it was still a great time, and I am excited to keep listening to the rest of the series again because literally my heart. And then I read the first 3 Harry Potter books, which it is just so amazing being back in this world. It's just consuming my every waking thought and moment. Also, since it's getting to be that time of the year, it's just been on TV like every time I turn on the TV. So I've just been watching little bits of the movies here and there, which last night the 7th one was on, and I would not let myself watch that one though since I have not read the book yet for that this time again. So I want to experience that in the book first. But yeah, these I love so much. All these are 5 stars and always going to be 5 stars. Going into this series, I thought Azkaban was my favorite, which I think so far it's been my favorite, but I also like Chamber of Secrets because as the cover said, I just love the Weasley house. Like I want the Burrow Lego set so bad, so I'm hoping for my birthday someone gets it for me, hopefully, because I want it so bad because something about that house, like I just love that family so much. So that's where we're at now. I'm currently 70% through the 4th one, so maybe I'll finish that this month, but even still, stay tuned for the whole reading vlog. And then I read this book. This is just like a witchy, like magical book. It came through on my Libby, so I was excited about it, but I just did not really care about this book. I didn't really connect to it, and I feel like I wanted like cozier vibes than it was, but there was just actually a lot of like family drama and like hard topics discussed, so I was like, I don't really know if that's what I want. Also, I'm not sure how I feel about witchy books, but it was still a good time. It was definitely more like litfic than romance, which originally I feel like I bought this from the litfic section, but then I found it in the romance section before, so I don't really know, but it's fine. I don't really have anything to say, I just didn't love it. And then I finished Unnatural by Mia Sheridan, which is the sequel to Unwanted by her, which I feel like I've just raved about, which I feel like this one, I don't know, something about it was just off for me and I didn't necessarily love it, but I did finish it in 2 sittings, which that hasn't happened all year really for me, which normally that's how I read. I just binge in big sections, so that was really nice to get back into that. I feel like I'm definitely, after reading this, like so obsessed with reading again, whereas the last like 3-4 months I really haven't been, but like this book, just I'm obsessed. Like I'm reading so much right now and I'm loving it, so thank you to this book for that. But I don't know, something about it was just like a little weird to me, I don't know, but the plot in this was good. The romance I did not care at all. Yeah, that's that one. And that is everything I read in August, and that is also the end of this video, so I will see you guys next time for a fun one. Peace.